This is the drain pipe in the crawl space of home, and we have determined that this pipe is a storm drain pipe of some sort. It is attached through the concrete foundation wall and cut flush just inside the building. So it was quite apparent that it was built and installed when the house was built in 1971. According to the homeowner, who is the first owner of the home, it was the first house on the street, and she has not had a problem with this pipe to her knowledge until about a year ago. This is a 4-inch line, and coming into the house is clay, but it appears that just a short way in, it is actually cast iron. Unfortunately, the camera has rotated and is not displaying the proper orientation, but the tan or white color is actually the bottom of the pipe. This liquid is just clean water. That's why we believe that it is just storm runoff. There's no odor. There's no foreign material in the water other than just normal mud and sediment. We should mention that the only time that we have significant water coming into the crawl space from this pipe is during and immediately after heavy rainfall. It'll flow for about a day after a heavy rainfall, and then it will significantly taper off. The entire length of this drain pipe is 45 feet, and that goes from the inside wall of the foundation in the crawl space out to the street and goes approximately 6 feet into the street. As best we can tell, it is a straight shot. At approximately 31 feet, we found some very minor roots in the pipe, just some very small finger roots, much like the size you would find if you pulled a house plant out of its pot. The roots don't appear to be making any blockage of any type. It should be mentioned that there used to be a very large tree in the front yard, and that tree is probably pretty close to that 31-foot mark at some point in that distance. And so it's very likely that those finger roots are remnants of the root system from that tree. At this point, we're getting very close to the end of the pipe. You'll notice that there's a bit more sediment in the line. At this point, it appears that the sediment is approximately 1/3 of the way up the wall of the pipe. and we are now approaching the 45-foot mark, and you'll notice that at the end we go into a 90-degree T, and it's assumed that this 90-degree T is where the pipe coming from the house ties into some sort of city storm drain. I have spoken with a couple of different people that work with the city water system, and nobody knows anything about why this would have ever been done like this. And they also are not sure why the pipe is so small, because they said that most storm drain systems would be anywhere from 6 to 12 inches. It appears that this pipe is actually a 4-inch pipe that goes into another 4-inch pipe, or possibly a 6-inch pipe, but there's no way for us to measure that. Because the system is not pressurized, both people that I have talked to thus far have encouraged us to just cap the pipe off, and I am currently waiting for a phone call from the city engineer to confirm what the other 2 employees of the city water system have suggested, that we just cap this off. Because there's no pressure on the line, we feel confident that that would solve the issue of the water coming into the house, and we would no longer have a minor flooding issue in the crawl space during heavy rain systems. This concludes the inspection of this drain line. If there are any questions, you may contact Ken Proctor at New Life Construction and Remodeling. Telephone number is 859-553-1210, and questions may be directed to me until June 3rd of 2020.